Basketball was created by Dr. James Naismith in 1891 in Springfield, Massachusetts. Its purpose was to unite and condition young athletes with the will and determination to appreciate a physical and mental sport. At the end of 1949, basketball became an integral part of American culture. It's round, it's orange, it flies in the air. It's not a bird or a plane, it's a basketball. Swoosh. 2 points. Basketball was created as a simple game. The primary goal was to place the ball without dribbling into a peach basket. However, Darwin's theory of man, basketball was evolved into a most exciting exhibition of athletic ability. Basketball has seen many rule changes because of the increasing ability of players. Basketball is a melting pot where black, white, and European people excel. This is a sport that is colorblind. As a little boy, sports was important to my family. My grandfather played basketball in high school. He was only 15 years old when he played for the Bluestone High School varsity team. Being able to learn from him about the sport was exciting. Also, my father was a major basketball player in his younger days. He grew up in Frederick Douglass projects in New York City. Basketball was an escape for him. It kept him out of trouble, and it was something to keep him active. He trained with the best of the best, like the GOAT, who was famous New York City playground. My father always stated, you must put your heart into the game for you to be successful at it. As a young boy, I played several years on the church league, which I enjoyed a lot. Me and my younger twin brother was compared to Shaq and Kobe. I was Shaq, of course, being the bigger kid, but could get up and down the court as fast as for those rebounds. My older brothers, who are triplets, also played for several years, as well as my dad coaching us for 2 years. As you can see by the pictures, basketball has been a family sport for generations. According to Alexander Wolf in his book 100 Years of Hoops, Naismith drew up the rules for a new game in about an hour. Most of them still apply in some form today. The first professional basketball league was formed in 1898. Players earned $2.50 for home games, $1.25 for games on the road. As you can see, basketball has been something that everyone can enjoy. Its goal is to help younger kids active and out of trouble. Has the goal of all coaches since 1891. I know this because my dad played basketball to stay out of trouble. Actually, that was one only thing to do in the projects. Next, we will discuss how basketball came a way to support your family. Many young kids see the amount of basketball players make through entering the NBA. What kids don't understand is the hard work that you have to put into it. You must graduate high school with good grades so you can attend college. Once you are in college, which may not be an easy process, you must attend 4 years to play basketball and sometimes work to get into the NBA. Even after that, there's no guarantee that you will make it to the pros. Male players are drafted into the National Basketball Association. Female members are drafted into the Women's National Basketball Association. According to the National Association for Sports and Physical Education, you need to have a very high probability of being drafted. For men, there's a 3 out of 10,000 male high school basketball players will be drafted into the NBA, or about 0.3%. Finally, we will discuss how basketball is a great way to stay healthy. Basketball has one of the top exercises that help you lose weight and feel healthy. Basketball involves a lot of starting and stopping. While not renowned for it as an acrobatic sport, it's still a great workout that can help you burn calories. An hour of basketball can burn 630 to 750 calories, build endurance, improve balance and coordination, develop concentration and self-discipline, build up muscle. We have discussed the history of basketball and why it has rules and you start the game and how it can be beneficial to your family finances. Most young people see basketball as a way of escape from poverty. I see it as a history or family history. It's always important to have a relationship with your dad. I now see as a young man when my dad thought it was important for us to play sports, to build up a closer relationship with me and him and my brothers. It's also important to know the history of anything you do in life. James Naismith took on a big responsibility of these young kids, creating something that would last for generations and generations. Basketball is more than a game, it's a lifestyle.
Another thing?
Now let's talk about the rules of the game. The rules are very important. There must be a structure to everything you do in sports. There are 13 rules to the game of basketball. Basketball can be thrown in any direction with one or both hands. The ball can be batted in any direction with one or both hands, but never with a fist. The player cannot run with the ball. The player must throw it from the spot on where he catches it. The ball must be held in or between the hands, arms, or body. Must not be used for holding it. No shouldering, pushing, striking, or tripping the opponent. A foul is striking the ball with the fist. If a side makes 3 consecutive fouls, it counts as a goal for their opponents. A goal shall be made when the ball is thrown or batted from the ground into the basket and stays there. When the ball goes out of bounds, it shall be thrown to the field and played by the first person touching it. The umpire shall be the judge of the men and shall note the fouls and notify the referee when 3 consecutive fouls have been made. The referee shall be the judge of the ball and decide when it is played in bounds or to which side belongs and shall keep the time. The time shall be 2 15-minute halves and with a 5-minute rest in between. The side scoring the most goals in that time shall be declared the winner. We will now discuss the principle of basketball to a person play. Michael Jordan once stated, "Be true to the game because the game will be true to you. If you try to shortcut the game will shortcut you. If you put forth the effort, good things will be bestowed upon you." Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan believed he would get out of the game exactly what he put into it. If you don't completely trust the game, if you think it's unfair or rigged, then deep down you're not going to feel motivated to give it everything you have with the attitude that you've lost before you even begin. Whether in life, business, or basketball, you get what you put in.